This week, Gina and I grab Hannah and head out for a fun day on a different kind of trail as we head up to Kodachrome Basin State Park for some great hiking and a little bit of rappelling.
Then, the AYL crew gets a bit more adventurous as they are out following our friends from E03 for another great day on the Erick Trail.
And finally, we get to join a ride hosted by our friends at Compassion Mobility and Disabled Outdoorsmen of Utah to help show what these great organizations do to help everyone enjoy the outdoors. All headed your way now. At Your Leisure is next. Well, look at this view. Stop right here and check this out. You can see for miles. Hello, everybody. Welcome to At Your Leisure. I'm Kevin.
And I'm Gina Mortensen.
And we're here with Hannah, and we're missing Shelby. She's not feeling well this morning, but we're here at Kodachrome State Park, just outside of Cannonville, down off Highway 12 in Garfield County. And what are we doing today?
Well, today we are hiking. We just got off the Panorama Trail, and we are on the Shepherd's Loop, and a little nervous because I hear we're going to go rappelling. We are.
They're going to take us around. I guess there's a cave we're going to rappel down into. This is a trail that they just opened this year, so not a lot of people have done it, and we're here to check it out. And so far, it hasn't disappointed.
Well, no. I mean, we had to wake up our teenager a little bit early because we're about 2 hours from home. So all of you with teenagers know exactly what we're dealing with today. But that's okay because we've already found cool rocks. So that made the ascent up the hill.
You know, we're right now in one of the gyms of the Utah State Park system. We're with Brandon, who is the park manager, and he's going to take us out and show us where we're going to go rappelling. So while we make our way over the trail, up that hill behind us and back on the other side, we're going to send you guys off to learn all about the great stuff that Kodachrome Park has to offer.
Kodachrome Basin, March through June is our busiest season. Campsites are generally full. Reservations can be made 16 weeks in advance, and for those times of years you want to be right on top of it, especially if you're looking to get into the power sites. Slower season is July and August if you're looking to try and come. It's a little bit hotter that time of year, but not as many people. And then we would do pick back up in the fall. September, October is a real busy season for us as well. We have campground. We have camping here in the park. We've got a total of 65 campsites. 28 of those are power and water sites. 3 different campgrounds. Our basin is our largest campground with the most amenities. It's got the restrooms, flushable toilets and showers in the campground. Our Arch campground is a little bit more primitive, but they do have power and water to the campsites with a pit toilet out there. And our Bryce campground is our smallest campground. It's 11 sites, just mostly primitive type camping with a pit toilet.
All right, you guys hold it for a second. I want to tell you guys real quick, we're about 4 miles into this hike, and one of the really cool features about this little state park is that they have backcountry camping as you're coming through. I guess there's 2 spots, and if you call ahead, you can reserve these. So we're 4 miles in. This would be a great place to stop and pitch a tent, especially if you started late in the day. Follow that little trail and you go up over and they have a really cool little camp spot up there. But just keep that in mind if you're coming down here. This is a really cool addition to your trip. Hey guys, let's keep going.
So our nearby towns, Cannonville, Tropic has most of the amenities. We'll have the restaurants and the groceries, things like that. Cannonville doesn't have much. They do have some sleeping arrangements there. Some nice cabins that you can stay in. And then of course nearby Bryce Canyon National Park is about a 45-minute drive from the park, and with all of the amenities that Bryce Canyon offers up there.
All right, well there's a lot of cool stuff in this park, and we're about ready to go
over a cliff.
Down to there. These guys are getting us all ready to go.
Okay, Tadas in the green is my favorite person because he's our safety man. He's going to keep me safe no matter how accident prone I am.
And Brandon's our guide.
Yes.
And we're making our way around the park.
I like Brandon too.
This is a great place to come. You want to bring a young men's group or a group of people that want to come and do a little bit of canyoneering and some hiking. This is really, look at that. It's like a little miniature
I know.
gooseneck.
I'm afraid of heights, so I'm kind of the farthest one away from
All right, well, let's get down there, and while we do that, you guys go check out this week's Where To.
Just a few miles east of the geographic center of Utah, the largest city in Sanpete County, E03 is a great jumping-off point to explore parts of the Erick Trail system. The old fort town of E03 is home to an annual Scandinavian Heritage Festival, as well as Snow College.
We came up Trail 46 in the European Trail System, came out of Ephraim. We rode right from downtown right up here. I really like that as you're going, you start down in the sagebrush and then you kind of go up through those pinyon juniper trees, and there's kind of some red dirt and some green dirt, and then you kind of get into these aspens and pines, and just onward and upward, it just keeps going. We can cover a lot of ground, but it's always amazing to me how much it changes in a short distance.
Anybody can come out and ride this trail. It's for all ages. I mean, we got super easy roads that, you know, you can just cruise if you're older and want to go slower. We got some technical stuff, some black diamonds, some wider roads, some narrower roads. I mean, it's a variety mix for everyone.
The trails around Ephraim pass through the Manti-La Sal National Forest and include sections of the Great Western Trail.
We're really fortunate to have these trails. We want to kind of minimize the impact but maximize the experience. It's just nice to get out of town, get up in the hills, so there is something for everybody up here. You can hunt, you can fish right here.
I've seen my little brother and younger kids riding on these trails. I think it's cool for anybody, any ages. It makes me feel happy. I love it out here. I love the nature. It always brings great happy vibes around with everybody riding. And it's always fun to cruise and go slow like we are today.
I'm on a motorcycle today, and others are on side-by-sides. You can enjoy the mountains however you'd like. There's a lot of space, and it's nice to get up here and spend some time. The wide range, everybody should get up here. You know, take your time and enjoy the scenery, and make sure that you stop at some of those locations that you've wanted to see. Turn off the machine and sit and enjoy some of this country.
I'm just kind of learning this area, but it's all just beautiful, being out with the grandson today. I'm a maintenance guy at the Willow Creek Inn in Ephraim. My wife manages it. We're the only hotel in town. You can ride right from the hotel with your machines. Just a nice place to stay. I like the fall. Here in the next 3 weeks when the leaves change color, you won't beat the view. Take lots of pictures, rejuvenate, and just have fun. We have a ton of trails. Bring your machines down and come ride.
I'm with Misfit Motorsports Rentals. We rent side-by-sides. We help people get on the trail, you know, show them the map systems, help them download it, get them set up, give them some guidance on where to go. I mean, they can, even if you have your own machine, we're more than welcome to try and help people lead them in the right direction on what they want to see. We do deliveries all the way across the valley, so if there's people that are coming in, want to spend, you know, the night at local hotels or Airbnbs, or they're just camping, we actually do delivery services and can kind of bring the machine to them if they needed.
And be sure to bring your appetite.
We have Hawaiian food, we've got Mexican food, we've got the Down Home City Cafe, and if you want to go to the bowling alley, you know, they've got some great food, and people think of it as just somewhere to play, but you can go play and eat. And we're really fortunate to just live so close to these mountains that you can get up so quickly to country like this. We're very fortunate to be where we're at. We'd love to have people come visit.
With this week's Square 2 Adventure in Ephraim, I'm Chad Booth.
Boldly go where few riders have gone before. It's time to experience Enterprise Utah, a different world of OHV adventure that will take you to alien landscapes, lunar trails, and expanses that make you feel like you've escaped the solar system. Leave the trail and stay in town. Join us for a good meal, and then head back out for exploration beyond the usual. If you need an OHV adventure of galactic proportions, you know where to look. In Enterprise, everything is out of this world.
There are a lot of small towns in Utah, and there are a lot of ATV trails, but there aren't very many that offer riding like this. Here in Hanksville, we're the home of Factory Butte. pure adrenaline mixed with the grandeur of the West. Plus, with plenty of hotels and restaurants, you can stay and explore for days without ever needing a trailer. Hanksville, Utah, your base camp for thrills.
Hey babe, I'll be right back.
You all right?
I don't know. He only does this when we come to Jorgensen's.
This week's What's New is brought to you by TuneX. Got a vintage vehicle? We've got your repair. Tune-ups, carburation, points condenser, we do it all.
It looks like Hobie Cat has met its match. Hi everybody, welcome back to At Your Leisure. Here's what's new. We've got Erick Wofford from Jorgensen's, and he's showing off the Strike Lightning Kayak. Erick, tell me a little bit about this, about the Lightning.
Yeah, so this particular one is 12.5 feet tall. It is 94 pounds as we're standing it up. So it is a little on the heavy side, but that's because it's very sturdy. It has a tri-hole design, so it's extremely stable. It's meant for standing up and casting. I mean, it also has a load capacity of 415 pounds.
That's a lot.
Yeah. I like it just because it gives you the versatility of fishing you control with it, just using the foot pedals, or if your legs get tired, you can just switch to your normal paddle. I also like it's just, like I said before, it's so stable. It's even when we're out here and it was windy and a stormy day, you could stand up, fish from it, no problem.
Can we spin this around?
Sure. This is an actual enclosed housing for a fish finder. You actually keep this plastic piece on, you connect your transducer to it. That way, if you're going across rocks, you're not gonna knock it off like other brands.
So this is the heart of the unit that makes it such a unique kayak, is this propulsion drive system. People have a hard time fathoming how the Penguin flippers work. Could you demonstrate this a little bit for us, Erick?
Sure, yeah. So these posts right here are adjustable to your legs. These cuffs are adjustable to your feet. So anyone, any size can fit in these and make these comfortable while in the kayak. Simply, it's just like riding a bike. That's how they work. As you can see, they go flat up against the hull when you go all the way to their extension.
Genius. I guess that's how penguins swim.
I guess so.
Looks like it anyway. It's really a very durable system and very simple to operate. I wish I had been the one that thought of that.
Me too.
You know, Erick, this thing really is as stable as you said it was. I was surprised at how little this thing rolled and how little balancing you had to do when you stood up to fish. But let's talk about what kind of storage it has on it.
Okay, well, it has a mid-deck storage right here. This is actually watertight. It's just a simple flip lock. I actually have my keys in there right now to keep them safe, but you can put your cell phone in there, GPS, anything you don't want water to get into.
Okay, and then what have you got up front? I can see this back area which could easily hold a small tent, sleeping bag,
cooler,
backpack of food in the cooler.
Yeah, so up front is our big front storage.
Oh wow.
We actually include a tray, so this is really handy because if you don't have the tray and you put your stuff in there,
it could be in the back.
Exactly, it will slide around inside, but this tray comes with it and makes things a little bit easier.
So what's the value of having something that's made in America, Erick?
Keeps jobs here, you know you're getting quality, and if something breaks, you can get it fixed and repaired a lot quicker.
Tell me how they get it.
So you can get it at our store. We have several in stock, including a camo option that's just the exact same floor plan like this, but it's camo. We have it listed on our website with all our specs if you want to look on it there, and that's www.jhsport.com.
Okay, very good. What does it run?
This runs under $2,400, and that includes your paddle and your equipment tray, everything, your seats, everything as is. You get it loaded right out the door.
Turnkey and ready to go.
Exactly.
Okay, just have the tailgate down on your pickup when you go down there, right?
Exactly.
All right, that's all the time we have for our What's New this week. There's more At Your Leisure ahead right after this commercial break. Thanks, Erick.
You're welcome.
The name TuneX stands for Tune-Up Experts. We do everything from bumper to bumper. We are complete card experts. all electronics, braking systems, suspension systems. We have the technology to take care of those. Let us show you what personalized service is all about and how we can care for your automobile. And that's what we're here for, give you driving confidence.
Sometimes to recharge, you need to unplug. In Tikaboo, Utah, you'll find a landscape that will give you more energy than you ever thought possible. Escape the heat in the Henry Mountains, where history, off-road adventure, and bison herds meet. It's time to unplug and recharge. Tikaboo, Utah.
Power to get the job done. Technology to make it easier. Tried and tested quality to keep you moving forward. The only thing left to add is you. Then you'll understand how life is better on a Honda.
Welcome to the Great Basin. Welcome to Delta, Utah. In Delta, you'll find more than just friendly smiles and blue skies. Out here, unending trails take you all the way to the border and into hidden canyons you never knew existed. Explore Topaz Mountain in the West Desert, ride for days on end, rockhound, or just enjoy the quiet of rural Utah. After a day of OHV adventure, we'll take care of you as if you were one of our own. Come to Delta. Here, everyone is welcome.
Welcome back to At Your Leisure. We're here on the edge of a cliff and we're about to jump off, right?
Yeah.
Not scared at all.
We're so terrified. What? We're petrified like the trees up here, huh?
I mean, as you're gonna see, this is made for TV. We're really doing it. This ain't fake. We have to go down there in order to get home. So come along with us. Let's go check it out.
Today we did this Shepherd Loop trail, not really steep. I wouldn't call it super strenuous. About 105-foot first rappel down, just nice easy ledge down through the slot and to the scramble where I have to come down straight about 20 foot down maybe, and then continue into the slot and lower yourself or rappel down into a pool cave. Really nice and cool in there on a hot summer day, that's for sure. It's all in shade, so, and it's about 70, 75 maybe feet rappel. We've got some great hiking trails and just a lot of diversity as far as our hiking trails go. Anywhere from strenuous to easy. The uniqueness of our park. We have 67 stone spires throughout the park, very unique to the world. So we have biking and hiking trails, and we also have our horseback rides, guided horseback rides through the park. We just got off of our Shepherd's Loop trail did a rappel off of that. That's our newest trail that's just opened. It's just a little over a 3-mile loop off of the Panorama Trail. Never crowded, very small, still plenty of hiking. I mean, you could probably do most of the hikes here in a day easily, since they have, I believe, maybe 15 miles total. I'll bring my family down here, my kids a lot, because it feels like you got the whole park to yourself most of the time, especially if you come early morning, and it's super awesome. Nothing like Bryce Canyon, different rock formation and color and all that. It's definitely worth a stop, especially with this brand new rappelling trail that Brandon and his crew just put in. It's going to be a honey hole. So it's amazing that we can have this here.
Well, Brandon and Tadas just got us from the top of that waterfall down into this cave.
Barely, but in one piece. They had to work really hard for me. They had to do extra techniques.
This is a cool place. So if you're into canyoneering and you want to do a little bit of rappelling, come down to Kodachrome State Park and check out this new trail they've got. Just check in at the office and let them know you're here, and get a map from them, because
get a guide, get somebody with some experience. Do not do this if you're a first-time rappeller. This is not, like, don't do it alone. You can do it if I can do it. Anyone can do it. But you have to have somebody very experienced to help you.
There's some sketchy spots. It's one of those things where it's like, hey, it's kind of hard, but I made it through, and then you feel good, you did it.
If you have a guide, bring a guide. Get Brandon, grab Tadas, whatever, come, get a guide. 2 search and rescue guys, 2 EMT guys here with us today just to make sure we made it through, and we did, and we had a lot of fun. Yes, we did.
Fun. Anyways, we're gonna keep working on down this trail. We're gonna get back and we're gonna see what the rest of this park has to offer, and we're gonna send all of you guys off to check out this week's Along the Way.
Nature, for many, is a spiritual place of wellness. Many studies have even shown that putting yourself in a natural setting can help heal the mind and the body. Being one with the outdoors is inherently human, but there are some who may be unable to have these experiences through a conventional method. Nathan Harris, a disabled veteran, is one of these people. Confined to his wheelchair, you might think it's impossible for Nathan to explore these parts of the world. But thanks to some good friends and some clever innovation, this couldn't be further from the truth.
We've been going around in UTVs, going through a bunch of puddles, having fun. I was born for this.
Robert Giesbers, a family friend of Nathan's, has plenty of experience in accessibility, even helping Nathan's family get their wheelchair-accessible van. His company, Compassion Mobility, can tackle many challenges, like getting anyone of any ability into the backcountry, with some cool toys to boot.
We kind of carry everything from canes all the way up to cars. And then we also specialize in outdoor activities. So the Polaris behind me here, the Action Track Chair, and several other items to help you get out and have fun.
And for Nathan, well, he couldn't be more stoked to get back into an ATV.
Like seriously, they've got me in this. I drove my chair up in it, and Robert strapped me in. I'm so excited.
With old friends from Compassion Mobility, new friends from Disabled Outdoorsmen Utah, and a beautiful day in American Fork Canyon, there's only one thing that Nathan could say about this day. It was absolutely perfect. Weston and Mark from Do Utah assist all kinds of people with different abilities to get outside. While on the trail, they couldn't help but notice Nathan's enthusiasm for life, adventure, and the joy he gets from being outdoors.
As you can see, his positive energy, it's contagious, and just getting to know him a little bit better, and I respect him for his service in the military, and it's been an awesome, enjoyable day so far.
And to be able to bring people of all abilities out into God's country and show them what God created, it is huge for me, and to make this normal for everyone.
Nathan and his family couldn't be more grateful for this opportunity to help him get to a place that he truly loves with all of his heart.
I'm just really happy that my brother got to get out and go do stuff that he won't normally get to do. He's super happy to be out here in the outdoors.
I love the outdoors. I'd rather be doing this than going to Disneyland. I'm serious. You get to be one with nature.
Nathan's positive attitude and love of the outdoors serves as a reminder that no matter who you are, the feelings of happiness come from doing something you love in a place you love with people who make it all the more better. For everyone at Your Leisure, we are so grateful to have learned this lesson from you, Nathan. The smiles and laughter from this day will not be forgotten anytime soon. Thank you. For this week's Along the Way, I'm Nick Chase.
When you fill up at Eagles Landing, you're doing more than fueling your vehicle. You're fueling the local community. Eagles Landing is committed to serving the communities they live in by supporting local students, first responders, and veterans through scholarships, charities, donations, and events. Eagles Landing, with you for the long haul.
The day starts. You have your family by your side. The horizon is your playground. In the heart of Utah Trail Country, you find Richfield, where friendly smiles go right along with a day of OHV exploration. Find everything from the most advanced trails to mild afternoons of family riding right on our doorstep. Richfield, the heart of Utah Trail Country.
Hi everyone. Have you ever wondered if the beef that we feature on AYL is as good as we say? Well, why don't you try one of our delicious sample boxes from butter-steaks.com. They are absolutely delicious and they're tender and juicy. Delivered directly from the ranch right to your door from butter-steaks.com. If you're gonna eat grass-fed beef, put the very best on your table. Yardley's Premium Beef from butter-steaks.com. You ready to eat, kids?
Yeah!
City life moves pretty fast. I bet we can go even faster. Here in Wayne County, Utah, rural doesn't mean slow. Out here, we have vistas, trails, and adrenaline to spare. There's no need to take life slow. Come to Wayne County and get your heart racing. Wayne County, Utah. Find what's never been found.
Welcome back to At Your Leisure. We just spent a full day at Kodachrome Basin Park and we had a wonderful time. I'm tired and hungry, but I'm always tired and hungry. So did you enjoy the experience?
We hiked a lot of miles. We rappelled down cliffs. They do have showers here.
Yes, they have a lot of facilities, a great visitor center here.
Like 60 camping spots.
Ice cream. They've got ice cream.
We should have brought the motorhome. We could have stayed a couple days.
I'm fine. I really do want to get some food though, because a full day of hiking, you're going to work up an appetite.
Locals tell us we need to go to the, what's it called?
I think they said the Bryce Canyon Pine Restaurant.
We're going to go check it out.
I think
Sounds
that's where
great.
we're going to go. So while we go check out that, you're going to check out next week's show.
Next week, Chad and Rhea are continuing their search for the buffalo as they head back to the Henry Mountains to ride full-size machines to Crescent Creek.
Then, Reese and Marianne are back to take us on a great annual family hiking trip that is filled with wildlife and great mountain scenery that you won't want to miss.
Finally, we're following our friends from Stedman's Recreations who are showing off one guide company who will teach you how to have a great experience in the outdoors, whether you're hunting, riding, or just sightseeing.
Now, let's take a look at our contest winner.
This week's contest winner was submitted to us on Facebook by Leanne Pickett, and it looks like she's going to win a Clearly Tough windshield for a rig.
Clearly Tough offers the strongest windshield on the market. Visit clearlytough.com for more information.
Congratulations, Leanne. We know you wanted to win this, and be sure to call us at 801-947-8888 to claim your prize.
Next week's show looks great.
Yeah, and thank you for not missing this week's show. We hope you enjoyed our tour through Kodachrome State Park with Brandon and Tadas. Now, they've got everything you need down there. It's a self-contained park, like we said, so if you want to come down and see the things that we saw, make sure you stop in at the visitor center and talk to those guys and get a map. But you know what? Brandon said his mother-in-law makes the pies here.
I'm anxious for a piece of the pie, and because I made it down those rappelling cliffs, I get a free piece of pie.
I guess you're gonna get pie. He said his daughter's a server in here, so and the food's fantastic, so let's go check it out.
I think he may have warned her that we were coming, so.
Well, listen, thanks for watching. Remember to tune back in next week, same time, same place, and remember, as you travel around Utah, there's adventure around every bend.
You just have to get out there and create it yourself at your leisure.
Now let's go eat.
Please.
It smells good.